Hello and welcome. This is my repair video of the DragonTouch A93 touchscreen tablet computer. As you kind of see, hopefully, I had a little bit of an accident with it. It fell. I would say I have heard in reviews people complaining about how easy it is to break the touchscreen on this. And I guess after my experience, I have to agree with that. It fell from a distance of about 2 feet and fell on a plastic remote control on a carpeted floor. But it did hit, you can see right here is probably the impact point, and it did hit hard enough to break the outside glass, which is actually the digitizer screen. The actual display is beneath this, so in this case, the display is okay. It's only the digitizer glass, which is the, without that, you can't really use the tablet. I have, since this incident happened, I have verified using a USB mouse that the tablet is still perfectly fine apart from the digitizing glass. So what I decided to do is see if I could repair it, and I ordered a part from China, direct from China, Hong Kong, and I looked up the specific part for this digitizing glass, and I was able to get it for, including postage, direct from China, a little under $9. And since this tablet cost me about $75, I figure, well, that's probably a worthwhile investment if I can get it up and running again. For less than $10, it's probably worthwhile. And so I thought I would share my experience with you guys that are on the internet, and perhaps if you have something similar happen to your tablet. And from what I understand, these tablets are very prone to break because apparently the digitizer glass is very fragile. But nonetheless, I will see how this repair goes. I haven't attempted it before, so you're watching as I attempt to do it. I did, I have to admit, I did actually open it up and get the part number for the digitizer glass off the digitizer itself, and so I was able to save quite a bit of money doing that. I did see digitizer glasses listed on Amazon and on eBay for about double or 2.5 times what I actually paid for the digitizer glass. What really saved me the money was knowing exactly the part number I needed, and all I had to do was open it up and look at the part number. Okay, so the tablet itself, you can see I've already, the only thing I've done with it is pop the plastic apart. And this is, really easy to do. I've got a small screwdriver, a small flathead, and there are certain points that you just need to pry apart. As you can see, I've already done this, but it's on this side. It's here, here, and here, and then there are two on top, here and here. This side, the same 3 points, here, here, and here, here, and here. So if you just sort of dig a screwdriver in and pop it open, it will open up like this. Okay, and so what we see here is that, well, we've opened it up. There's a small wire going here, which, let me check the camera here and make sure we're still in frame. Yeah, we're doing good. Okay, so there's a small wire here. That's the speaker. Didn't realize this wasn't even a stereo, so we got one speaker on this tablet. The big white thing here is the battery. This is the electronics. The important part here is the digitizer tablet. And if you orient your tablet the way I have here, that is this piece here. This ribbon cable is connected to the digitizer glass. You can see a few other things. This is just tape. These things are, it's amazing how quickly and easily they're put together just with tape and a little bit of glue here and there, and you snap it together in a plastic case, and hey, it looks like a finished product. And it is. It works really well until I guess you drop it on its head. These connectors, it took a little bit of research. It's like, how do you get this thing to let go of this cable? All connectors are the same, but to make a long story short, on this particular connector, you just stick your fingernail up under it and you pop it up like that. Okay, just flipped up like that. Okay, and it let go of this cable. This is the digitizing glass, and here live for you for the first time, I will attempt to remove the digitizing glass from the rest of it. Now this is actually the hard part, and the reason it's the hard part is because the digitizing glass is connected with glue. And let's see, I'm not sure what I have specifically for glue, maybe a sharp knife. Let's see, I haven't tried this before, but basically this piece, the digitizing glass, which is in front of all the plastic here, and there's no other really way to get to it other than to just get in there and try to separate this whole glass it's basically two-sided tape all the way around it, and it's very strong. This two-sided tape, it is good in that it keeps the glass on when you want to repair it. It's bad in that it's hard to get off. And so that's going to be the real struggle of this repair, if I can get this digitizer glass off the tablet without destroying something in the process. So we'll see how it goes. Bear with me. First of all, I'm looking at this a little close, and it looks like it's a little bit sunk into the plastic here, like it really needs a sharp edge to sort of pry up. And well, I happen to have a couple of sharp edges here. Let's see what I can accomplish with. Well, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. First try here. I think actually though, this thing, I was wondering about that. That is, I never have liked these things, but this is actually the screen protector. A lot of people notice when they get these, and oh, there's bubbles in my screen. Well, it's just bubbles and this piece of plastic they've stuck on here for you. So okay, the screen protector came off pretty easily. But that is not really the critical piece. It is the glass itself. And so what I'm doing here, I have an X-Acto knife, which has a very sharp edge to it. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm digging into here, but it seems like more plastic. And since this is glass, I'm not sure what I'm getting into here. You have to be careful. You can, if you get into the actual glass of these things, you can really cut your fingers up, so you do have to be careful. So I guess I'm just going to go along the edge here, and I've already, I'm a little curious as to why this is plastic and peeling up. I thought this would all be glass, but apparently not. Maybe I should look at the new one, which wow, this is tough. This is like on here with Gorilla Glue or something, which I guess is good for not falling off, but bad for trying to get it off of here. Doesn't want to come. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. I'm going to get a little flashlight business in here, and well, not sure what's going on the corner here. It looks like maybe the touch screen on this one is all plastic, but that doesn't make sense because it's shattered like a piece of glass. So I guess I'm just going to keep going along the edges here. Yeah, I'm trying to lift it up. I really don't know what else to do. I guess if this video is not successful, you probably won't be seeing it because, or maybe you will, maybe an unsuccessful attempt at repairing my DragonTouch, but I would really much rather this video be a successful attempt at repairing, or a successful repair of my DragonTouch. I'm kind of wanting to get rid of this. I don't know how easy this will pop out, but I really don't want to have to resolder this. One little speaker here. Okay, well, yeah, I've kind of been here before on someone else's tablet, and it ended up in just a bunch of shattered glass and broken pieces, and I'm trying to not do that this time, especially since I have the replacement part in hand, and I really just want to get this guy up and going again and happy, and I don't want to cut anything that's important to it. Alright, so, wow, this is tough. So I'm guessing, my God, I think maybe my problem is that I'm trying to relieve the digitizer glass from, oh, look at that, oh my God. Completely by accident, the whole digitizer glass just came off. Yes, I suspected that I was trying to actually rip apart the digitizer glass, and that is not really what I need to do. I need to just take it off as a whole, which just happened kind of spontaneously, and it looks like I did not damage the LCD display, which is very critical. If in this case, if you'll notice my LCD display, I don't know if you can see that, but there are no cracks or anything in it. It is all intact. So I'm going to now retrieve the brand new one I got. Again, direct from China. This is it. Seems to be about the right size. It is encased in plastic. I imagine it's relatively fragile. I'll just open the plastic up. Let's see. Okay, well, it's very well encased in plastic. I don't know how much of this is off camera, but excuse me if it is. I'm just trying to get in there. And okay, it's starting to open up now. Got a piece off. This is my new one. And okay, it's coming off. And one thing you don't want to do is put fingerprints on the inside of it, which I see some stuff. Oh, that's, wow, they've got a new screen protector in there with new bubbles. And if you, I don't know if you can see those bubbles, but that's what those are. It's a piece of plastic, and I'm probably going to pull that off because I really don't like screen protectors, but until I get my dirty fingerprints out of there, I'm probably going to keep it on. So here's my brand new digitizer glass, and if you'll notice, it is all the way around. It has this 3M tape, American company, woohoo! Okay, so I got the backing off the tape, and this was the part that's hard to get off when you repair these. Okay, so it looks like got brand new tape, and the reason I know it goes like this is because there's a hole here for the new cable to go in. So I'm putting it in the new cable, And I'm guessing I only have one chance at getting this right. Once this tape situates, it's not going to want to go anywhere. So I'm trying to, I need to get it right the first time. And it seems like it's a little bigger than where it wants to go, but that's just, I think, alright, get in there, no, get in there, get in there. Oh my god, look what I did. That has got to get to that slot there, or this is never going to work. So, okay, so I'm trying to situate the glass in the plastic frame here with this sticky tape, which is not forgiving. If you put it down in the wrong spot, it just wants to stay there forever. And I'm a little off center. I don't know if it's enough to worry about. I think actually I've made it seat in a happy way. I don't see any cracks. So I'm just going to go with this. Okay, and then flip it over. And then, oh, wow, looks like this might work. So this, if you'll remember, I don't know if you can see that very well, but this connector, it just has a bar that flips up, and that is where the digitizer goes. And well, it looks like all the connectors are on the back side here. If you'll notice, this is just a piece of tape. All the connectors are on the back side, which are facing there. So you just have to sort of get it on there square. You know, it's very precise, but let's see, one of that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I've got it there, and then let's flip it back over. Okay, looks like we're almost there, and then, God, is there a piece missing? No, that's the old screen. I guess it just needs to kind of snap back into place now, which is good. So I guess just I'm gonna press. I heard a snap. Heard another snap. Heard another snap. Okay. Another snap. You just, I guess, you know, those snaps around the edges that separated the case. So it looks good. Well, if my repair is successful, then this should work. So I'm going to try to power it up. Okay, there we go. As I mentioned before, I knew that the tablet itself was okay. I did power it up without the screen on it, and it worked fine as long as I had a USB mouse plugged into the port. The digitizer screen, the digitizer glass, was completely inoperative. When it has a crack in it, it will not work whatsoever, is my experience. But right now, it has a brand new piece of glass. And it's booting up, and we'll see. Hopefully it'll be just like a brand new tablet. And you know what, well, there it is. Not a big accomplishment yet. It's all about whether or not the touchscreen works. So okay, looks like it's almost done booting up, or pretty close to booting up. And let's see if the touchscreen works. Oh my gosh, it does. I just touched it and it worked. Wow, I fixed it. $9. Hey, $9. And brand new tablet. I'm gonna go ahead and, I've always hated these pieces of plastic on the glass because they just make it dull. They put bubbles in it, and they're not necessary. And wow, it's so much prettier without it, isn't it? I hope you can see that. But so apparently the touch screen is working just like it's supposed to now. That means all the connections from that ribbon cable I installed should be working. Let's see if I can run a program to just sort of verify everything's cool. And I was looking actually for, oh, here's one of my favorites, Jewel Lust. It's really kind of a dumb 2D video game. I guess it likes this orientation, but we'll play it. Let me turn the volume up if that works. There we go. Okay. And okay, looks like it's good and happy here. You know, this is not the fastest action video game, but it's a cool game. You know, just wasting a little time, and it's actually for this type of game. It's kept me entertained more than once. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my repair of the DragonTouch A93. If you do happen to break your screen, all is not lost. My total cost for this repair was $9, including shipping. And again, I got the part directly from Hong Kong, China, and that did reduce the cost of the repair quite a bit. And of course, I did the repair myself, so I didn't have to pay someone else to do it. So, a $75 tablet, I was able to bring back into working condition for $9. I hope if this happens to you, you break your screen, you're ready to throw it away, you think, hey, you know what, maybe I can get some more use out of this just by putting in a little effort to revive this sucker. Anyway, it's really a cool tablet. I've enjoyed using it. I hope that this has been informational to you, and let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Goodbye.